Yo, what's good? So this is Isaac here,
This Ben.
and we are from the Thread. Today is gonna
So
be
early in the morning.
early, man. Now already 11 something already, bro.
Bro, I just exaggerating, man, to track the audience.
Yeah. So today is a bit of a weird episode. Yeah. We don't really have a guest because we are kind of the guest too.
Yeah, it's like
Right.
a circle jerk thing going on in a way.
Hi, my name's Ethan.
Hi, my name's Joshua.
Yeah, I thought we.
Oh shit,
yeah,
there's
yeah.
two guys here.
We're from Flex.
Yeah.
Good to know, man.
So
Great to be here, guys.
Good to be here. Thanks for the introduction.
Yeah.
So sorry about not doing an episode for our podcast because we be quite busy with flexing with these two fellas here.
Yeah.
Well, more like both of us flexing lah. I don't know about the two of you lah.
Yeah, sure, man. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Today we are here with Ethan and Josh. They are part of the Flex crew, and
Yeah.
So today we are here to answer all your doubts, your questions, your hate, your love, all together in this podcast, man. So see how it goes.
So yesterday we posted a photo on Masses as well as Flex Instagram account asking you guys to share some questions that you might want us to answer, but
Sadly, nobody give a shit.
yeah, oh well. I mean, I guess we're not there yet for people to sort of give questions, but it's okay. We'll still proceed on because I feel like there's a lot of grounds that should be covered for Flex this show. There's a lot of good reviews, there's a lot of bad reviews.
But before
Right.
that, I think people would want to know like why Flex, how the Flex came by and stuff like that.
Yeah, so every one of us have a bit of a different kind of story when
Yep.
it comes to how Flex came by. Maybe Ethan, you want to start first? Like, how did Flex came by for you?
Well, I would say for me, the idea of having Flex was basically to educate, I wouldn't say Asians, but educate like people around us in terms of like fashion, whether it's like high fashion, your normal commercial fashion, or any aspects of fashion. And basically to teach people, like, you can actually dress up and still look good, or you can, dress down and still look good. Or like example, like we did the first episode, like workwear, like you can actually wear workwear to go out and stuff like that. Because if you wear that kind of stuff and your friend doesn't know about it, they're like, "Oi, where you work? Mechanic ah? Huh? Mechanic ah?" Yeah, so stuff like that,
I see. What about Joshua? How did Flex came by to you?
I think the question here is where we got the idea for the show lah. I guess to be honest, it definitely was inspired by Pack.
Yeah.
I think those of you who know Pack, it's I think we all to some extent were really into it. Are still into it. Like I think those guys did a lot for the fashion scene, and I'm talking in the sense that you've got your high fashion runway people, your designers, but these guys showed people that hey, for average Joes can also be into fashion, can also do it with their own twists and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And I think for us that was what inspired us.
Yeah.
And in the context of Malaysia at least, showing people that hey, you can look good, not necessarily with a big budget, with a smaller budget. It's just to, and also champion local brands. Like it was a good way for us to do it. We might be similar to Pack, but I think there's very Malaysian benefits to it as well.
Because I feel also a lot of people nowadays, they always like, oh, why you always like follow US style or UK style? So I guess this is quite a good advantage for us to show people like, hey, now we are doing it like on a more local platform. So people relate better. Because even for me last time when I watched like videos from the US and UK, I'm like, yeah, sure they can wear like that lah, because it's the US or UK. But at least now you're showing people like, you still can go out and dress how you want to dress, even if you're in Malaysia.
Just like I mean the point I feel that the selling point of this show is that we have our Malaysian touch in it. It differs from Pack lah, because Pack they always do like high end stuff. And we have got our like really dope local brands that we can highlight in the show as well.
I guess it's about making the audience or the viewers more comfortable. So they were like, oh, that item looks good on that guy because he's probably like a white guy. for example. Whereas for us now, we can show like, hey, you can actually wear the same style and look good, even if you're an Asian or whatever.
Or even have your own style.
Yeah, and I think like talking about comfort, the other side of the comfort thing is that I think a lot of people want to dress up, but Malaysians in general, when they see someone dress a bit differently than what they used to, we kind of look at them like what the hell are you doing, right?
Something's wrong with you.
So at least the show can encourage those people who've always wanted to go out in a certain look to like just go out and do it lah. Be confident about it lah. Wear what you want to wear, be who you are. So that's what we essentially want to.
Instead of making people feel like, oh, this is my style lah, why you don't like, like some people get defensive about it. But I guess with this kind of shows and stuff like that, people just feel like everyone is like, it's like general already lah. Like no one's gonna look at you and like, oh, you must be a celebrity lah, because you dress like celebrity like.
Or like you don't
like,
need
doesn't make sense sometimes.
Major occasion to wear a suit lah. If I want to wear a suit today, I'll wear a suit today lah.
I think that only applies on Josh lah. None of us wear suits.
I tried once, man, wearing a suit on a normal day.
So but I mean, that pretty much is the idea for Flex. So for those of y'all keep on saying like, oh, it looks like PEQ, it looks like PEQ, it looks like PEQ, and the answer is, bro, you're damn correct, man. Do you know what? You want a cookie? I don't know, man.
But I would say it's just the first episode. Give us a chance. I think we've got a lot more ideas that will make it different in some ways.
Because of course we did like listen to like our friends' comments and people's comments.
Yeah, we're taking the feedback.
We do take the feedback. We're not gonna be like, too bad, that's how it is and that's it.
And here's also another angle that people can look at it. I suggest that all these people who commented on the video can have a look at is that PEQ is based in the UK and Europe, which may not necessarily relate to us altogether. Just talking about weather itself, it's already out of context already. So the reason for Flex is really just to sort of not just champion the whole Malaysian idea, but the whole Asian spirit. You get what I mean? Like, I mean, hip hop came from the US, right? But we have so much hip hop stars here in Malaysia too. Are you saying that they're copying whatever? That they are they just a copier, just a poser? No, right? I'm sure you guys love your Young Raja, your who else is there?
Everyone.
Your Joe Flizzo. You get what I'm trying to say? Are you
ultimate?
Your ultimate, exactly. Do you think, are they copiers? I think the bars and the rhymes are still exactly the same, but just they speak in Malay. Is there all that much different? If you really want to go down to that question, so I suggest like, I don't know, maybe we should be proud that Asia here finally we have a group of people that want to have representation in fashion.
I mean, it's a very good example. Like everybody who does YouTube in general, everyone gets an inspiration from somewhere. If I'm going to say like, oh, I'm the first ever vlogger, then everyone else who does vlogs is going to be copying me. I mean, it's quite to that extent. Then if people is going to say like, hey, your concept of the show is the same, you got the Judgment Day, you got all that stuff. But if you don't have those kind of stuff, then what show do you want us to do? Just like a lookbook video of us standing around with the clothes. Like, I mean, it's kind of awkward lah, And of course, we have to put our own touch to it lah, which is like we mentioned, more local touch.
We definitely have to push ourselves to try and think of new ways to do it that will set us apart from that. But we had to have a starting point.
You have to have a base. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
And I guess like we mentioned, it's only our first episode, so it will definitely change in time, or get more. There'll be a more distinct thing about it.
At the end of the day, we're doing this on our own capacity to some extent. And if we get to inspire a bunch of other guys or girls to take up a camera and do their own show, if you think you can do it, in a different way,
go ahead, man.
Go ahead. We love to see that.
It's better.
We're doing this, for the culture. It's not for us so much. So, and that's always been a masses thing, like doing things for the scene, for the culture, for growing that
scene, man.
So if it inspires people to do the same or go and do better, if you think you have a better idea, why not?
True. And so I think especially for the four of us, it has been quite an interesting journey. Maybe I think the audience should know like a little bit about our background, so at least, and why are we sort of like chosen for Flex in that sense. So maybe Ethan,
you can describe your own style.
Yeah.
In the video, we didn't really like give a proper introduction to each ourselves.
Yeah, I think for me, like fashion itself, like since I was young, I always like fashion in general. I'm not saying like I'm a full-on like top to toe Saint Laurent or like a Louis Vuitton, that kind of like high fashion thing.
Not like Isaac.
Yeah, I'm not like a Isaac, you know, with the full like Club 21 fit kind of thing. But for me, it's more of like just mix and match clothes, more of ready to wear, daily wear. I mean, if you can see also in Flex, I would say I'm the more dressed down person compared to the three of you, because you guys really like dress up. So even for me, like I learned a lot about the show. Like I know, like, okay, now I need to put more effort in my fits, or you know, try to play around with like.
But
more
then also
colours.
people should understand that is your style, it's your identity.
Exactly. Yeah.
So it's not really a.
I would say
style.
my identity is I represent the 70% of your fashion, the people who like fashion. Because then the other 30% is probably like, for example, say like Josh, who will wear a suit, or you know, who would really go like full on with his outfits and stuff, which is not a bad thing.
Yep.
But it's just that that's why I think all of us have a different style, a different role to play in this show. Yeah. So for me, I would say my style is more of the, I would say general. I can go over the top sometimes, but not on the daily lah.
What about Josh?
I guess for me, so growing up, my mom paid a lot of attention to how I dress, because I, like, for example, when we go to church, I always had to have my Sunday best on.
Must be dog mutts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, she wasn't fashion conscious, but you know, there was the vest and the tie. You know, you've got to make sure you look presentable.
Yeah.
So in a way, I mean, I always maintain, like, you know, looking proper, but I wasn't a fashion guy until a few years ago. So mine really started with I used to play music, so it was that whole rock and roll vibe, and then from there I really got into suits. Suits was one side, and then that whole denim culture was one side of it, because I like boots and stuff like that. So definitely, compared to the three of you, my knowledge of brands is not probably not up to par, you guys. But I've always advocated, like, you can look good or look like people who wear branded stuff on a budget.
That's true.
I'm very proud to say I buy some stuff from FOS, you know, from like Brands Outlet, and it doesn't stop me. As long as I can put it together and it looks good, I'm happy about it. So that's generally my
I think
style,
but that's good for the show though, because all of us will have that. Some people might be able to afford some stuff, some people might not be able. So I guess that's also good for the show, because then it shows people, you know, you can say like, oh, I had this full like super dope catwalk runway look for like $100, and you can, to be honest.
True. What about you, Ben?
What about me?
Well, what's your history of fashion now, bro?
I mean, I think I got
Okay, next, so how? He's just like,
I mean, I got into fashion when I was like around 17, 18. Yeah, back then I have this like typical Chinese fashion taste, you know, those like.
You pop your collar lah, basically.
Bro, people pop bottles, I pop collars, man. I used to like
you shop at Sub one.
no,
wrong.
OG, bro. Faster, shout out wrong.
Yeah, shout out wrong. Yeah, you know, last time there's the Burberry collar with the print.
Yeah. We all went.
The thing, and I really like it.
Dude, we all went through that, man. I also did that whole rugby like stripe things with the pop collar thing. I'm like,
then I was like, thank God I got through the phase after I graduated from high school. Then eventually I started looking into high fashion stuff, and I always shop like Zara and stuff. I like Saint Laurent a lot. I shop at Zara and have like
a lot of replicas. One for one, one to one.
Broke boy things so I have to go there and get the
Broke boy
look,
things.
entire look from there. And eventually I slowly tried get into more like comfortable fashion, like oversized stuff, but also like somewhat keep with the silhouette there and so fly and can flex at the same time. Like not that brand driven anymore lah per se. So like that lah. I'm still trying like different style, not only streetwear. Because streetwear is kind of like too simple and comfortable, man. I want to try.
I would say streetwear is very like, it used to be like one style. Now it's like super vague. Like Everything goes under streetwear.
So I guess we have to do a suit challenge, right?
Yeah.
I tell you, Fitton, you heard that? So, yeah, okay.
Yeah, that's all I guess. Yeah, because I think streetwear is too safe. People that's the usually streetwear's go-to for the masses lah, because it's a safe choice It's easily accepted by the people out there.
Yeah.
Well, Isaac, we don't have to know lah. It's basically if it's expensive enough, you wear it, right?
Yeah. So that's the end of the show. Thanks for having me.
But Isaac, tell us how you.
Yeah.
In 3 words.
In 3 words. I think out of the 4 of us, I think I have the more sort of the typical sort of complete fashion journey, I guess. I grew up in a family that works in fashion, and clothes is something that I've always grown up with. I had a phase.
So you're saying that we all grew up with
We were naked.
Since day one.
Yeah, no. I mean, fashion has been like sort of a big integral part in my family because it's my parents. My parents work in fashion, and but I grew up actually hating it, and it was not until when I was probably like 15, 16 years old, that's when I started paying more attention because, well, for the ladies. Yeah, so for the ladies, I started dressing up like.
Oh, usually you don't dress up one lah.
No, bro. Like, I mean, I think like because I grew up in a family that really likes fashion, so my parents really forced me to wear like some weird shit. Okay, it's not weird stuff, but it's just like things that as a kid you just want to feel comfortable. You get what I mean? And then your parents just get you like these Jordans or like Air Force Ones or like Birkenstocks, and you just like you don't understand what the hell.
Fortunate.
What the hell? What's it called? Golden spoon kid.
Yeah. No, I mean my parents were really up for like decking me out when I was a kid, and I really hated it. So and when I grew up, especially in high school, I was jealous of a lot of my classmates because that time Tropicana Life was all about the thing, right? You know, Tropicana Life,
Bruv,
those kind of
Wild Channel,
brands.
bruv.
Yes.
Extreme, bro.
Yeah, and I was really like getting into that. I was really into that, but my parents weren't into that. They were like that traditional sort of like fashion kind of thing going on. So they kind of like, no, you can't wear that, it's ugly as fuck and stuff like that. So it kind of pushed me away from that direction a little bit. So it was not until like I would say like 15, 16 when I really want to get girls, that's when I really got into fashion. And I was lucky enough, I bumped around. I wasn't really sure what I was going to study, and eventually I ended up studying fashion, and I worked in the UK for a little bit as a stylist. So yeah, like that's like the short version. But yeah, my story is like, yeah, I studied it.
Stylist and you were a personal shopper. So,
yeah,
right?
yeah. I was doing some personal shopping for a big department store in London, and those experiences really contributed to all my sort of ideas to fashion and whatnot. So those 3 guys say that like my taste is expensive. Yes and no, I guess. I think I'm more of
which is the no part. I want to know. I really want to know the
yes,
no.
It's more like yes and one no.
yeah. But I mean, to be honest, like it's hard to really say my style because throughout the years I've tried all sorts. I've tried Josh's style before. I've tried Ethan's style. I've even tried different. I like to give it a go. Like try different things.
He just low key say his.
Yeah.
He got no.
We are just like, you know,
we're just general people, and the style wasn't good enough for him.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. So
until he gets the win, then I will agree with him lah.
Yeah. Okay.
Boom.
So yeah, but I guess I don't know. I haven't won a single episode of Flex yet, so I guess maybe my taste is.
I think
a bit
it's a
too,
sign, bro. It's a sign, man.
Yeah, probably, man. So yeah, so that's the 4 of us, our styles and where our background came from. If you guys really want to know more about it. So now let's move to some of the questions and some of the comments that you guys have given to us on our YouTube channel, the Instagram post as well. Okay, so yeah, Ben.
So there's this like the highest like comment, man, from this guy called Daniel Isaac. Is it you?
No.
Oh,
No.
Daniel Isaac, probably it's you, but he's not bald. Anyways, he said, low key, they're trying to copy Pac, the original guy is not cool.
Yeah. Daniel Isaac, okay, I got 2 answers for you, okay? I have one politically correct answer. Thanks for your comment. It's really nice. Like, I mean,
we appreciate all the feedback.
Yeah, we appreciate all the feedback. Honestly,
Honestly.
At the same time, the definition of original. Let's talk about it, guys. Like, at this day and age, what's original?
Oh, such a deep question for this hour in the day, lah.
Yeah.
I mean, to be honest, let's not talk about being original or what, lah. Let's just talk about getting an inspo from something.
Yeah.
And just making it work for the benefit of someone. So that's like a good example. Let me see. Like, say, if for example, say Cha Time, for example, was the OG, but to make their business better, they need to let other people have other businesses, right? Because then everyone can start comparing. Then there is more like talk about maybe Cha Time has a better bubble, that kind of stuff. Yeah. So I think like stuff like is good because then there is, I won't say we're comparing ourselves to PAQ and we want to be, or we're the same level as them, but it's just like there's a different outlet lah, for a different kind of like you say lah, like ours is more like local based. So the outlet for the Malaysians, let's start with Malaysians and stuff like that.
Yeah, I
would say, it's not about not copying, but it's giving it more variety.
Yeah. As creative people, the creative side of us will want to create something original, something that, but sometimes you also have to ask the question, can an original idea
be
create the same impact?
Yeah.
Or can this idea that we were inspired, by, like, if it creates a bigger impact to the scene, to people, sometimes it's okay to be inspired by it lah. Yeah. What's the point of doing something so original, but there's no real benefit or outcome to it at the end of the day? But I mean, to Daniel, if you think you have a better way of doing this, it's very easy to sit behind a keyboard and say, hey, be original. But doing it is a completely different thing.
Yeah.
So while we thank you for the feedback, it'd be great for you to also give us suggestions.
More constructive comments.
Not just tell us be original, but how can we be original? Yeah.
I mean, it's not hating him for a comment, because that is it's obviously a comment that we already knew was going to happen when we started the show, because like we said, we spoke about it and we made it our base, right?
Correct. Yeah.
But I mean, obviously with the comments, that's how we change to make it better and whatever not lah.
Yeah.
If the person say like, hey,
if it's constructive lah, not like some vague you are not original.
Yeah.
What you want us to do, man? I give constructive comments, bro.
True. Cool. Move on. I think we should definitely have a good laugh about this. There's another guy. His name is Asshole Holly. PAQ presents Flex. LOL. Please be more creative. La and the transition effects are so lame, dude.
Bro, have you tried editing that shit?
Calm down, man. Calm down.
It takes 2 weeks to edit, bro.
This comment here is really wrong, bro. Like, first of all, you say that you ask us to be creative. I think, bro, you are too creative, man. Your YouTube name is Asshole Holy. You can't even put it Holy Asshole, man. You have to tabalik it to be, creative, right? So, I don't know, man. Like, now, your question, we've answered it already. Like,
just be more creative. I think that's the challenge of the show.
Yeah, we are working. Like we had like after the first episode, we did see like how we can be more creative in terms of you said effects and all, which we did bring up during our meetings and stuff. How to make it more funnier or better or more entertaining and stuff like that.
I think it depends on what are you're judging us based on what? Like, if you're comparing us directly to PAC, they also have to understand PAC has way more resources. They have a full
Let's just say PAC is funded by X amount of big money.
Yeah, and also it's our first episode. We'll only get better.
Yeah.
PAC didn't kill it from the first episode itself.
I suggest you guys should really check out PAQ's first episode, and you will be really surprised at what you find out. And comparing to our production, I think that we actually did a pretty good production for first episode. Shout out to them. Yeah.
No, they always just vaguely say that you are copying PAC, but they don't judge our content itself. They don't judge the stuff we are doing in the video. They just say, it's 4 guys, fashion show, PAC. That's all, man. It's kind of like, I think you should like critique it.
Maybe we should put it down there in the comments like, hey guys, you can refer to all these other people and they all copy each other. Ha ha ha. And then we're like, oh shit. Like,
so thanks, asshole holy. Moving forward.
Let's read some positive ones then.
Yeah.
It's still too early in the morning, bro.
So like Ryan Wong, been a big fan of BAQ since their first video. Not gonna bash like the others did. Or honestly, you guys did a great job. 2 thumbs up. Yeah, exactly. Like I think we did a pretty okay job, right?
I think the 2 thumbs up was for like me and Josh.
Yeah. I think it's not like we're trying to make it seem like we don't like the negative feedback.
Yeah.
We only like we're cool if it's a good feedback. I think people really need to understand that we are open to feedback. We already knew people were gonna say it's like back.
If they think we were stupid and blind and we think that we're going to like cheat people with
we weren't coming in thinking like, hey, they don't know what's spec lah, let's do this and seem like we're the first to do it.
We ain't finessing you, bro.
Yeah, we weren't finessing you lah. I mean, at the end of the day, but what we really treasure is feedback that comes with some constructive criticism or some suggestions.
Yeah,
then you're actually helping us.
Maybe ask Isaac to change his hairstyle.
Yeah.
Bro, there's no hair, bro, barely anything there.
What do you mean lah?
Or if you want us to remove like Isaac or what and change it with someone better, tell us, that's the kind of constructive criticism.
Or you think that, I don't dress well enough in the show.
Yeah. Oh, I never say anything like that, huh?
I didn't say you, so.
So, Jose said Isaac and Joshua, fire, thumbs up.
Thanks, yo.
Thanks.
What is fire, man? So try it, like, put up a fire or something.
Okay, moving on.
Okay, moving on. Well done, Joshua. Your outfit is fire, 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 fire. 5 fires, bro.
Thank you again.
Austin Chia say Malaysia PAQ. Thanks, you're correct. Greg say Malaysia version of PAQ. Woohoo, thanks. And you are correct also.
Yeah. Yeah, because a bunch of you have actually come and said like, hey, it's like PAQ, but thanks for doing something for our scene.
Yeah.
So that was really great.
And I think those people will understand the scene.
Yeah.
Those are the ones who really want to help the scene get bigger, not just like smash and like, hey, you gotta give me a new content.
Yeah, they saw the benefit in having a localized version of
maybe we should do like Flex Black Mirror style or something. Then they think it's like cool or some shit.
Like Bandersnatch.
Yeah, Bandersnatch, but more fashion.
Okay, cool. So Xiao Hei Jason say I like band. Right, that's
actually I commented that.
Really?
No,
I wouldn't be surprised.
Damn, okay, Shahid say Malaysia PAQ, I might say. You are correct also. W Chun, Joshua is my idol.
Okay.
And
Wow. Wow.
Second silence.
Throwing shit.
Gamble Park, Flex PAQ Malaysia, nice. Thank you very much. I love you.
You didn't say you love you also.
No, I know, but it's okay. Like Kills PAQ Malaysia version, nice.
Yeah.
Thanks. Please support us. Don't Sleep says really dig Isaac's outfit. Thank you very much, bro. Nabil Aman, credits to PAQ. Yup, credits to PAQ.
I feel a lot of the comments about it being same with PAQ is coming from people who are fashion conscious. These are people who are aware of PAQ. But if you ask the general public, most of them have no idea of the existence of PAQ.
Yeah, definitely.
So
because I would say fashion UK is big, but it's not big globally.
Yeah.
If you say US, because you got like your Kanye and all these like big stars, that's why they push fashion into the.
And I would say those are the people we're actually targeting.
Yeah.
People, we want to educate those people, we want to create awareness for those people.
Okay, moving forward.
Only one PAQ, there's no other.
Correct. Correct lah. This is Flex, bro. Title is
never
wrong.
claimed anything.
Yeah, never claimed. No, it's
I
not
think
like.
we should put there Flex by PAQ or something.
Yeah, that's why.
Everyone keeps like, I don't know.
And your name is damn hard to pronounce, bro.
So then just go next.
Yeah,
So Faiz Dawish just sent like hearts. Muhammad Akib, you guys need to keep making videos like this again. We will. The next episode is coming up pretty soon. We're not gonna give you any dates yet because we're not too sure.
All we can say it's a crazy one.
Yeah,
a crazy one.
Well, it has a crazy one in it.
It has a crazy one.
Yeah. We never knew Okay, never mind. It's a movie. Okay, so Rifki Armani, where is this bundle located at? Bro, it's located in JBR. So we went to the
Sungai Buloh.
Bandar Sri Damansara.
yes, Bandar Sri
GBR
Damansara branch.
bundle, yeah.
It's fucking huge. I think you'll like it.
Wear
Yeah.
singlet there, bro.
And shorts, yeah.
yeah.
And bring a towel.
Don't do sit-ups
Bring a
inside the.
Bring water
change-
also. lah.
Bring some water.
Yeah.
Maybe
Nabil
make-
Imran, this is like the adult version of PAQ. Yes, correct. I'm 27 years old. How old are you?
Younger than you.
Younger than me. How old?
Doesn't matter, move on.
Okay.
I think I know why lah, cause I look the oldest lah. I'm 33 this year, by the way.
Yeah.
23?
33. I know I look 23, but
Yeah, okay. Moving on.
Yeah. This is like the adult version of PAQ. Yup, you're right, bro.
But
And I
actually,
don't know what
that
to feel
comment
about
is
that.
actually quite interesting because I
Yeah.
read that. I was like,
I don't really get it.
no, but I think it's good because if you think about it, in general, like if say you want to talk about, because I have people who say like, hey, you know, you're already old, why you dress like this still? You know, there are people who talk like that, right?
Yeah.
Then when you look in the industry itself, like what Kanye is like almost what, probably maybe
He's 40 plus.
he's 40
yeah,
plus. Yeah.
reaching 50 maybe and stuff like that. But they're all still icons, or even like what's his name again?
Pharrell.
Carl, the
Karl
late
Lagerfeld.
Carl, yeah.
he
Like even
did.
him, he's super old, but fashion is still there.
Yeah.
And I feel like it's actually good because if we just put all young kids in one show, then it's just the mindset will be very different. Like I think for us it's good because we got a balance of like from Ben and Isaac, which is on the younger side ish, and then you got us which on the
Bro, you're not much older than me, you know?
yeah, same. But you look young, right? And you act young, right? So
Yeah.
so I think it's actually a good balance because you still get like the new gen, but you also still have a bit of like the 1990s, I would say. Like,
Yeah,
I mean, the 1990s kind of thing. So it's good because when it comes to like challenges or ideas or whatsoever, we have two different kind of styles.
Yep.
True. I
Like, we-
100% agree with that.
That we refer to like those time of fashion, and what the millennials think now is those type of fashion is different lah.
Yeah.
That's true. Okay, last comment. Muhammad Fitri Low trying to copy PAQ. No,
Okay,
we're not
next.
trying,
That's
bro.
also-
We're not even
Enough
trying,
with-
dude. It is a copy.
Yeah, it is a copy,
You are so correct.
but for the Malaysian people.
Okay, so moving forward, we're going to go for the Instagram comments.
Yeah.
Alright, tinggal 5 minutes korang.
Oh.
Dah 30 plus lah.
Tak apa lah, biar je.
Yeah.
Okay, so on Instagram there's this guy called Calvin Harris, the DJ, or Calvin Harris.
I
Whatever.
don't know, very creative.
Yeah. Anyways, I have one question regarding originality. In your own views of it, what do you think of nowadays? Every content creators mostly focus on producing something that isn't theirs, but take references and a twist a little bit and call it original. Basically, the term copy of a copy lah. That's what you're trying to say.
A copy and saying that is a idea of his own lah. 'Cause he's saying to
I
call it
think we've
original.
already addressed this lah. Like,
Yeah.
at no point in time we claim
This is
that this
original.
show is an original.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's inspired by PAQ,
Yeah.
that's for sure. But we try to make our content as different as we can lah. I mean, like for us right now, we have challenges, and then we have like at the end of the challenges, yeah, there's like
And local brands.
Yeah,
And you
stuff
got
like that.
Isaac.
But
Yeah, but I think his question is more of like what we think
Yeah,
about
about
people
this
doing.
topic.
I think it's not the easiest thing to always come up with an original.
Yeah.
I mean you also have to see your resources and
True.
what country you're in, and there's a lot of different
then you have to
variables.
see what works.
Yeah,
you
what
know,
works
stuff
and all
like
that. But if you need a starting point, I think it's okay to be inspired or copy someone. But what makes it different is how you grow it from there lah. If you're just gonna keep copying throughout the way, then that's a problem lah.
Yeah, I mean a good example is like if say I do unboxing videos, and then Isaac does an unboxing video, and then Ben does one, and then I'm like, hey, you copy my stuff unboxing because you opened the box.
Yeah,
But the opening a box is like a general thing.
Yeah, but you see, then along the
But-
way, like Isaac
yeah.
does it a different way.
Yeah.
the,
Yeah,
the
exactly.
original idea
Yeah.
of it is unboxing, but how you do it is
Yeah, like there's
Up to
like
you.
a million of like reviews for like tech stuff.
Yeah.
And they all review the same thing.
Yeah.
I mean, it's the same like for masses when you go for events, you have like maybe 3 different media who do the same thing, put the same content, but
all
that
of
is
us have different take on it.
exactly different perspectives.
Yeah.
I think that's the main one lah.
okay.
yeah.
So we have a fun question by Victor YZY. Victor Easy, yeah. What's your favorite fast food joint? Ethan.
Have you eaten any favorite?
Fast food joint right now, I would say it is Texas chicken.
Oh yeah.
I'm a Texas fan.
Shout Texas. Man.
Texas.
I'm not big fan of Texas. Josh?
I have to be honest, I'm not a big fan of fast food. But
Come on, bro.
At all, yeah. But if you ask me to choose,
Actually, the fast food one, I would say chap fan. Fast food.
yeah, that kind of fast food,
Kind of
yes.
food. Fast
That's
food.
actually very fast food.
Yeah,
That's-
but
That's the
if
kind
you're
of stuff
talking
I
about
like.
like American like joints and all, if I had to choose, I'd say A&W. I love their
A&W
coney
is
dog.
really good.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
You, Ben?
McDonald's, man, sponsor me. I'm loving it.
For me, KFC, finger licking good.
Yeah. You and your licking.
I fucking love.
Go cut dulu lah, lepas tu continue.
Aku dah start balik tadi.
Okay, so moving forward, we have Akilan, Converse X Flex.
Basically a collab, is it?
Basically a collab. So, what do you guys think? Do you think
Possible.
Hi Converse.
Hi Converse?
Hi X. No X. Hi Converse.
You know we're talking to you, right? So you
Yeah.
definitely have to give us
Shout out Converse. Hey Ben, shout out lah. They waiting.
Yeah, shout out Flex. Shout out Converse, man. Sponsor us.
Don't just only sponsor Ethan only.
Yeah. Screw Ethan, man.
So this one coming from Cool Story Bro Yim.
Our
Really,
king of trolling lah. Mr. Yim
He
lah.
asked, who's the
Troll
brain,
king.
the looks, the wild card, and the muscle?
Oh, that's actually a pretty good question, man.
What's it? Sorry.
Who's the brain, the looks, the wildcat, and the muscle?
I would say I took two of those category already lah. The looks and the muscle, bro. They call me Johnny Bravo, bro.
Oh no, yours is you took the wild card, is it?
Oh, just because I'm a card lah now.
Huh?
Okay.
What?
In all
Moving
seriousness, what do you guys think about this?
I don't know, man.
Looks to
Can
me,
I-
looks Ethan lah.
Can I say
Yeah.
I'm the wild card?
Ethan's handsome lah.
Yeah.
I put
I
myself.
mean, have you seen his girlfriend?
But his girlfriend was not him, what?
Yeah, exactly. What the hell?
But you
talk about me,
you
man.
need to be at a certain level to get a girlfriend like that, lah, bro.
No.
Huh?
No.
Maybe some girls look for the contrast, like one beauty.
Unless like you got deep pockets like Isaac.
Okay lah, wild card lah.
Wow. Okay.
I think for me personally, I think I'll be the wild card, because I like fashion
And you're
I'm-
wild.
Every Saturday and Sunday, check out Bait at Genting Highlands.
not every 2 weeks.
Then
Yeah.
you know why you see the wild card.
Okay, moving on next.
Okay. I think for me, I think brains is Josh.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
I think
That's
Josh is
quite
brains.
I think looks in general, like style, I would say you, as in style wise.
Thank you.
But
Thank you.
looks,
But also Josh, I'll say.
looks.
I think we are both wild card lah.
I think
It's
you
fine.
are looks and also brain lah. Cause I mean,
Hmm.
you've got like obscure. You do a lot of these
Oh, yeah.
things outside. I think you're quite enterprising.
I'll take it, bro.
Ben is mostly lah, all brawn, no brains lah, muscle lah.
Yeah. Yeah. You are definitely a muscle, bro.
And also looks.
Actually Ben is quite a wild card lah.
Yeah. Actually, Ben is quite a wild card.
I think people will find out in the next
Yeah,
episode
so,
why
yeah.
Ben is the wild
Oh,
card.
yeah, man.
Yeah,
he
dude.
is quite a wild card lah.
Yeah. Thanks, Yim. This is actually a pretty good question, man. I'm gonna give you a like. Ding. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So, is there any other places that we should answer? Oh yeah. So we forgot to talk about this, man. Like Sheldon.
Who? Nah, I'm just kidding.
Sheldon Nuggers.
Nuggets or nuggets?
Nuggers. I think it's a.
Bro, you don't call nugget nougat, right? It's like,
No.
yeah, it's nugget lah. It's like,
I think.
Anyways. Anyways. Yes.
Yeah. So Sheldon.
Shall we talk about that?
yeah, we shall.
I mean, honestly, I think his comment, what he posted out in
Yeah,
his
was-
comment,
was
it was
constructive.
legit. It was legit. But, I mean, it's things that we already know about.
Yeah.
So, then he did mention, like, oh, why is Ethan there? I understand, because I'm quite general in my
You are
style.
a GR, man.
I'm like the GR of
General
like,
release of the.
GR of like
I-
flex.
I think.
But
Yeah.
it is how it is lah. If you put everyone high fashion, then everyone's gonna feel like I can't dress like them because they're already like there. So I think it was, we all have, like we mentioned earlier, we all have different parts to play in this show, in a way. But how about your other?
I mean, we've been following Sheldon for quite a while now.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll be honest, like sometimes I think he's quite overboard. Like some things are unnecessary. But at the same time, what I really think is it's good to have people like him in the scene. So people
keep
like
you on your
us,
toes also,
you know, you're always in check, you know, because it's important to know what everyone feels and it's very rare to find someone who's just really straightforward to you, like upfront, don't give a shit, like I think you all are doing this and it sucks and this is this. And the good thing about Sheldon is he's not one of those that just says, oh, you're like back, be original, and then he sits. At least he gave some input. He gave good feedback to it. You know? So it's founded. It has substance.
I agree.
I've been following him for quite a while. The usual stuff like he bashed.
Love the enthusiasm, man.
Online, usually quite like harsh, but surprisingly for this one, he's pretty constructive.
I mean, it's good that the way he did it is the way he did it. I think if he went with the more like hater like guys, like, you know, you just pack shop and close, then sorry, man.
Pack shop and close?
I mean, but if he went that route, then I think honestly,
I mean, we still would have welcomed it, but it wouldn't have been
needed
constructive to us, you know.
Like, just be like, oh, okay, cool, another one of A, your pack, the original.
True, but for me, it's I agree that yes, it's constructive criticism, but at the same time, I find that if we were to be real about it, like yes, he can criticize the show as a consumer, but I think that sometimes his criticism can go beyond that, as if he's an expert. Yes. So one may argue as well, on what grounds are you actually saying that you think that this show is whack, you think that this show is, you're not supposed to do this, you're not supposed to do that. We can also argue and say the same, who are you to even say that?
I think there is no one who's going to be like an OG in whatever, in the whole world, unless you're the guy who created electricity. You know, I think it's to that kind of
original content is really 1 in a million. Every now and then it pops up here.
And then it's just how people take it and make it better. So that's our not say choice, but it's our duty to take a PAQ idea and really try and make it better, or make it better for a certain type of crowd.
Because if you just go on originality, then you might as well don't DJ anymore, bro.
And we might as well just not
produce
do
music, man, because everything I produce
masses should shut down because there are other magazines already.
True, and we don't have a name for this show, bro.
The other shoe review shows, man.
I think for like back to the topic, I was just, for me, I'm just concerned. Like I think Sheldon, I just really want to know what's your end goal. So with you saying all these, and I'm worried because recently, beside you that gave a comment about it, there's someone that actually replied to your comment, right? Remember?
Who?
There was a guy that replied
to his review.
Yeah,
but the guy posted on his own account.
This guy posted to his own account. We will not name who it is. But actually, you know what? I can sort of agree with that guy's point of view. Like what he says is right too. Who are you to say? That's one. Secondly, what benefit are you actually getting out of this? You know, yes, it's good that we have someone like this to keep us in check in the scene.
I think everyone can speak freely. There's no need to
but at the same time, like, what benefit do you get out of this? What's your end game? We also want to know what's your end game also. So okay. So that is been quite a long conversation since the last time.
A lot of hate, a lot of love.
A lot of hate, a lot of love. Okay. We honestly, thank you guys for supporting us. Those of you who doubted us,
even though it's the first episode,
still watch the episode even though you hate us, because it gives us the views. Okay.
I think we've highlighted a lot of like the comments that were bashing us, but on the flip side, there were actually a lot of you that dropped us private messages and like so many that were saying, you know, thanks for doing something for the scene and good on you guys, can't wait for more, and I think we really appreciate that, and we owe it to you guys to like keep doing better lah.
I think also when the thing released, I had a lot of like I would call like the OG people. They even say things like, hey, you know, congrats on your show and blah blah blah. You know, it's something interesting lah. I mean, even though we could be, not as professional in it, because we're still new at this kind of stuff. But I think it's good lah. We have both the support and people to keep us in check. So it's good.
Yeah, and also recently me, Joshua, and Ben has been to several events, and some of y'all have seen us and.
Don't be afraid to say hi, people.
Don't be afraid to say hi.
But be afraid of Josh being awkward.
We might be awkward. Be
afraid of Josh being awkward.
Yeah, Joshua asked someone, why do you have to take my picture? So anyways, I mean, we are four really cool. We're just cool about it. I think you should, if you want to say hi, just come and say hi. We'll have a good conversation about it. If you have any opinions about the show, let us know, man. And also, what would you like to see in the next episodes of Flex?
Yeah, give us suggestions on challenges or whatever else you want us to do.
Yeah, man.
Or just give us free stuff, man.
Yeah, free stuff. Converse, yeah?
So y'all know who the cheapskate is.
Yeah. Okay, so thanks guys for doing this. It didn't feel like the other podcasts. This one is quite a unique one, because all four of us are involved.
Every podcast you say unique, bro.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Run out of words already. Okay, so hey, thanks guys for really doing this, and we'll see you guys at the next podcast.
Having us.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you.
Oh, don't forget to follow Flex MY official on Instagram.
Yes.
Masses on YouTube. Subscribe.
Yeah. And if you are more interested in the individuals, follow our Instagram account.
Oh yes, you can follow us. I think Ethan's got some really cool stuff coming up under his brand Obscure. And then also Bait, they're releasing some pretty dope stuff soon. Yeah, so
the master of bait.
He's the real celebrity among the four of us,
Yeah. So every time I hang out with you, I feel famous already, bro.
Isaac, my shoelace came out. Tie my shoelace.
Tie myself.
We've been upgraded ever since we've been friends with Ethan.
Yeah, man, dude.
Level up already.
Yeah. Everywhere we go, excuse me, sir, would you like to have?
I'll take that as good comments. Thank you.
Okay, so. Okay, so thanks guys for staying tuned to From the Tracks, and we'll see you guys next time. Ciao.
Ciao.